NDL versus SDS is underway. But back to that point, out of the 44 players in the squads, the 4 squads tonight, only 7 of them here at the Final Four last year. That just goes to show how much has changed. SDS are the only side that are back in the Final Four. And yes, there's been change, there's been new teams, don't get me wrong, but I mean, still, no United, no Deport Trio, no MVPs. They're all part of the season. 2 teams in Baller League, but unfortunately didn't make it through. Here's Amin Belay with the first shot of the game in the first minute. Well, let's see some of those predictions come through. What is the scoreline going to be? The last time they played was a 10-goal match. And there you are. This is a very split chat, by the way. SDS fans, NDL fans. Camilla Restrepo. Just one. Of course, following this one, we've got a surprise performance. Following that, Legends versus Creators. And then it's all eyes on the final. The biggest match of the season. There's Razak Coleman. And there's Danny Bassett getting fouled. Well, it's a starting 6 for SDS that looks as follow. Danny Bassett, the wild card, he does get a start. Diddy, the former captain of last year, scored a huge goal, didn't he, in the finals, you remember it? What a strike it was in that grand final. Keziah Sterling, half, Nia Kirby. Making up their 6. Kieran Clark, Isaac Modi, Razak Coleman, Amin Belay and Aaron Stevens, the starting 6 for NDL. As I said, 5 players on both teams' benches. Here come NDL now. The chance to counter-attack. Well, look, there was a tug on Tyler Winters, and there most definitely was a foul on NDL's captain, Amin Belay, who did score in the last meeting between these two. He's also their top goal scorer alongside Tyler Winters. Both have had 10 this season. Well, look, no surprise, Kevin Vegan's on the pitch. It's a dead ball moment, and he's got one hell of a strike on him. Kevin Vegan off target. And as often as he does, on he comes, off he goes. And there's the yellow wall. In one corner of the corner box. That's where all that noise is coming from, the trumpet, the drum. SDS are also in their numbers too. Sharky and the rest of SDS have done such a great job of bringing together. So many SDS fans, especially after last season's story. What's happened there off the sidelines? It was a pretty late tackle from Tyler Winters on Keziah Sterling.
For a foul. Right, first was checked. I spoke to him. He's now in your pocket, yeah? What do you get 2 each, yeah? 2 for
Steve Hughes over to calm things down as he has all season in his official team. He was even just saying, use your head there or calm down. We're only just at the 3 minutes of this game already. Oh, Kirby there, Tyler Winters needs to be careful. A couple of times he's with that dangling leg, which at the back of an SDS player. And it was quite feisty, sorry, last time these two played. You can already see just a small indication of what is to come. But one thing you need to know about SDS, there's been no better team in a game changer from them this year. They are the only team out of the 12 in Ball League that have scored every single week during game changers. 25 they scored across the 11 weeks as NDL come for them in Belay. He felt like he was asking a lot from that angle. Good shot blocked by the knee of Kieran Clark. He goes all the way back. We'll be hoping NDL that the first half game changer isn't three-player, was in the last semi-final. SDS have been the most prolific team in that game changer this season. And nobody's come close to their records. Restrepo. Shot block cleared away by Tyler Winters. Another good save from Stevens. That's the first corner of the game. 5 minutes on the clock. Good save from Aaron Stevens. Certainly felt a bit of pain there in the wrist after making that save. That's a Coleman, they're getting a couple of touches on the ball. And yesterday he was playing away at Salisbury for Worthing. Unfortunately, Worthing lost that game 5-4, but did get a goal before half-time. It's been the main conversation this year with Razak Coleman being, if he's allowed to play in Baller League or not, with his commitments outside. And then we saw that maybe he was allowed when he snuck back into the side via a wild card with Nick Coe that certainly stirred a few points of interest from the United camp. Restrepo. Lovely idea, and an even better finish. Well, it's Dillian has got himself another goal in the final four. He was lurking at the back post, and he was quickest to react. He was one of the 5 players that was part of the winning side, the championship side last year. He's back in the final four. And he's back amongst the scorers once again. Tariq Gidari didn't give up on that one. Kieran Clark was asking for a foul. If it is to be a draw at the end of this game, for those that are asking, it will be a penalty shootout. Hasn't happened yet in a knockout game. It'll be 3 penalties per team. My question is, YouTube chat, who would you be putting forward? Who would be your 3 penalty takers for both of these two sides if we were to get to that scenario? Well, that goal has certainly quietened down the yellow wall, hasn't it? Quite an interesting final day, wasn't it, on Monday? You had NDL, SDS and Wembley Rangers all on 20 points, getting through to the top 4 as Keziah Sterling wins the second corner for SDS. It's all been about him this season for SDS. He was the MVP in season 1, but you look at the stats. No outfield players played more minutes than him. He's had more shots than anyone. He scored more goals than the other player. The only player that has scored more goals than him in Ball League is Martin Waghorn, who is here in attendance tonight. Obviously his M5 side not in the Final 4. Maravil Hete looking to implement his experience in the Final 4. He was here last year with United. Tariq Gadari, can he drive it across? Into Danny Bassett, cleared away. Barely been able to create a chance so far, NDL, have they? And that looked to be quite a clear block there on Isaac Modi. As you can see, look at that start bench on the side. Restrepo, Yusuf Shentov, Alfie Matthews, Finley Chadwick, who was also playing football just yesterday for Bognor Regis Town. Another one there, 1-0 win. Comes Amin Sassi, who kindly passes the ball back to SDS's goalkeeper. I think that was the intention. Switch applied. SDS in a dream position at the moment. They're nearly on 10 shots for the game. They have dominated these first 10 minutes so far. They get one more corner, they get a penalty.
2 minutes to game changer.
Just over 1.5 minutes away from our game changer. Hang on a second, this is going to be a quick break for NDL. Tyler Winters has got the ball trapped in his feet. Amin Sassi round the corner, keeper's off his line. There's a corner. He might have got into the sponsor ball, but he's earned his team a corner for his bravery. Amin Sassi. To see a different side, the one that was a lot more dominant coming into match day 10, match day 11. They just didn't look at it on Monday night when they lost to M7. They looked outclassed all over the pitch. If you haven't heard the headline news, M7 are out. Wembley Rangers beat them in the semi-final. Wembley Rangers are in the grand final of Ball League this season. They are waiting for one of these two teams. Well, there's the SDS faithful. The chance of all Maravil Hete. Looking around Colorbox, they were there at the 0-2.
Game changer in 10.
Well, we are 10
9,
seconds away from our first half game changer.
7, 6, 5, 4.
And that will be a foul on Keziah Sterling. Him and Tyler Windsor, they've been at it, haven't they? Well, that should do us for our game changer.
Let's take this thing higher, higher than you ever been. Stand tall like Everest. We go higher. It's time to go higher.
+1 will be our game changer for the first half. The game will start as a 1v1 plus goalkeepers. After every goal that is scored, one player is added to each side. Goalkeepers are not allowed to leave the penalty area or engage on build-up play. If a goalkeeper does this, it will result in a penalty. Well, coming into this one, NDL have scored 6 in a +1 game changer throughout the season, compared to SDS's 3. But as I've said to you before, no team has been better at game changers than SDS this season. They have scored every single week in a game changer, and no one has scored as many as them. 25 across the last 11 match days. NDL, though, they're only one behind.
3, 2, 1.
Well, here we go, as expected. Keziah Sterling, top goal scorer of SDS against Isaac Modi. Sterling saved. That will be possession for SDS still. They could just dribble it back into play. As soon as a goal does go in, it will become a 2v2. Another goal goes in, a 3v3. In terms of outfield players. Can Isaac Modi keep off Keziah Sterling? Not quite, but the shot went wide.
Keep talking to me, son, well done. Keep working.
We're on the attacking side now. I mean, Sassy's on. And Keziah Sterling will have to also defend. I mean, Sassy, can he get a shot away to bring NDL back into this? No! 1 minute gone already in the game changer, no goal to report. Only one shot that was fired off target from Keziah Sterling. He might be in for another one here. Can he get it through the legs of Amin Sassy? He did. But he couldn't follow it up. Amin Sassy. Round Keziah Sterling. Just look at the tired legs between the two, but it won't matter. Because Amin Sassy has just got himself a goal. Well, how about that for a start? He scored 5 goals this season for NDL, but all his goals have come from game changers. Hang on, NDL on a rampage. Razak Coleman stopped by Restrepo. And Kieran Clark first on the scene to stop Maran Vohete running past him. Coleman. There will be a kick in. Just under a minute left. Went for a shot on his own. This could be a chance to break for SDS. Was there a touch? No, there wasn't. Oh, there was a touch. Oh, Bates is a touch. Aaron Stevens didn't quite believe it. That's another corner. That's 3 then. Just a touch off the fingertip. Nico's on the pitch. Speaking to Alfie Matthews, who's going to step up to put SDS 2 and up here. Round the goalkeeper, as easy as you like. SDS back in front. Once again, that's only his 5th he scored this season, Alfie Matthews. He was here in the finals last year with MVPs. He scored most of his goals during game changes. Which, by the way, 27 now for this season SDS have scored in the last 3 minutes of the first and second half. Here's Isaac Modi, trying to make it happen on his own. Yusuf Shentov, what a touchdown that is! Oh! I think the referee has... I don't think the referee sees anything wrong with that. I thought I heard something in the arena. I'll tell you what a goal from Yusuf Shentov. Well, they're calling it there was a whistle from somewhere in the copper box. It wasn't from the referees. So I think it's from someone in the yellow wall or SDS. They might have just helped their team through. Well, that might have worked. Well, it's the SDS fans that... The SDS fans whistling. Distracting NDL. And I tell you what, it's done them one hell of a favour. Because at half-time, SDS the Champions lead. NDL 3-1.
All right, we're here with Max Pittman. Not the best season for United, but we're going to be doing some awards today nonetheless. Best player so far this year at Ball League?
Stefan Illich.
Oof, we're in.
Oh, I know, he's flying.
We're in the M7 dressing room, so I hope all these answers aren't just M7.
Yeah.
Best goal you've seen?
Best goal I've seen. Do you know what? I know we're in the M7 change room, but Sam Fitzgerald over there, his goal was a joke.
Woo. Big shout. Manager of the year?
I've got to go with Angry Ginge. I know he left us, but he's the gaffer, so can't change it.
Best goalkeeper you can't say yourself?
Toby Ball. No, I know I'm not being biased, but Toby, he smashed it this year.
Okay. Most skillful?
Most skillful? I'm going with Cadell Daniels on my team. He's got some tech in him, I'll tell you that.
Best defender?
Callum Butcher, strong as an ox.
Final one then, surprise package for you.
Bam. The guy, he's turned up this season for Ruckers, like, yeah, he's silly good.
Max.
Wow, what a great first half that was for SDS. Currently 3-1 up. Will they make it to the final for a second year running? Joining us are Kenny and AJ. Guys, what's going on for Nico there? It's not going well for him.
I don't know what's going on.
What do you mean what's going on? Look at your shirt, bro.
Yes, baby.
What are you talking about?
Come on.
What are you talking about?
Hey, listen.
Kenny, have you had that planned all along?
Nah, all along. Listen, not even. I've been supporting SDS from last season, and this season I'm a loyal fan. So I believe in sticking.
Why are you hiding it then?
Yeah,
I'm not hiding it. I was going to reveal it.
Why are you hiding it, bro? Are you embarrassed? Are you embarrassed?
No. You know what? I'm not embarrassed.
Take it off then.
I was going to take it off anyway.
Go on then. Okay, show them.
Okay, there we go.
Show them. Show them.
SDS, baby. Look at that.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Could go back to back. Could go back to
back.
Shirt, bro. Well, obviously, I've got a big game going on ahead. I have to get ready into the mode.
Yeah.
You know, I couldn't really care about NDL and SDS right now because I am with the Creator team and we need to beat those legends.
I mean, AJ, there are some big legends on this list.
Yes.
Personally, I would like to see you marking Adebayo Akinfenwa.
Yeah, chat. I heard about this guy, the skinny guy called Akinfenwa. I heard I can barge him. Let me know, guys. Is that a good idea?
Don't let him catch you saying that.
Oh,
seriously,
yeah.
don't let him catch you saying
watch
that.
out for him now.
Chat, let us know if you want to see AJ marking Adebayo Akinfenwa.
Also, one of my favourite players of all time, genuinely.
Who?
Nani.
Oh,
I can't believe. They said I looked like him when I was younger, do I?
Yeah, also the blonde,
I see the
blonde bits in your hair.
No, I see it.
AJ, the blonde bits
Might
in
be
your
swim.
hair are very Nani. He had those blonde bits in his
My
hair,
favourite
didn't
players
he?
of all time, I can't believe it.
You're going to be sharing a pitch with Nani.
I saw him earlier, I was like, nice to meet you.
Wait, what? Is Nani playing?
Yeah.
Yes.
Nani, Claude
You're cooked.
Makaleli.
You're cooked.
Bro, I'm done. But I'm excited. And also, I want NDL to come back to let's make the game more exciting as it is already. But I'm so happy to be here.
Okay, right, I'm going to ask you for a prediction for this game. Well, I don't know. They're 3-1 up, so what do you reckon the final score is going to be?
I think Sharky's going to do it again, man. Sharky's going to win. 3-1 to SDS.
I promise you, I can bet everything I have right now that NDL are going to come back. What I can't tell you is if they're going to come back and win, but I'm telling you now, they're going to come back.
That's what a comeback is, bro.
Right,
that's a comeback.
Those two have spoken. That is what they think. Can NDL get back into this one?
Well, welcome back to the start of the second half of this semi-final. As it stands, SDS are on their way to play Wembley Rangers in the grand final. Well, here's a stat for you as well. Wembley Rangers might be in the grand final, and they might have never beat M7. They beat them tonight. They've never had a positive result against SDS or NDL this season, or last as well. So, I mean, look, Wembley Rangers, they don't care about the stats. They don't care about what's happened before. They're in knockout football mode, and they're waiting for a grand final. Remember, that is coming up as our last game tonight. As it stands, sorry, SDS 3-1 up against NDL.
5, 4, 3,
the game changer.
2, 1.
Playing so well for them. Right, from the tee off, Razak Coleman and Danny Bassett. And a little bit of a shove. YouTube chat, I know there's a lot of NDL fans in there alongside SDS. Do you think NDL can pull this back? And I mean, the biggest talking point was the whistle. Everyone's talking about the whistle. There was a whistle that apparently came in from SDS, the fans of SDS. All the NDL players just stopped still. They weren't sure what was happening. They thought maybe there was an offside call. The referees did not blow their whistle. It came from the crowd. And I'll tell you what, it was a brilliant goal from Yusuf Shentov. 3-1 they lead. Restrepo. Oh no! Oh, what a save. That was very nearly an own goal from Amin Sassi. I think Aaron Stevens just gets a hand on that. See it get on the replay. What happened here exactly? Cuts it back. Somehow, he's pulled a spin on the ball there, Aaron Stevens. A lot of people in the shout and happy, NDL fans, but look, if it came from the crowd, what can you do? You can't control it. It was not a whistle from the referees on the pitch. Tell you what, Danny Bassett, what a story that man is having. He played in one match day squad for Wembley Rangers this season. During the transfer window, then basically got transferred out of Wembley Rangers. Was advertising the famous whack, as he called it. There was talks of him with MVPs potentially training there, but decided to go and train with SDS, then came in as a wild card. And now he's potentially about to play a final. And who knows what that could mean. Maybe even a winner's medal. Danny Bassett, there's the whack. Maybe a bit too much. Well, in case you missed it, the Chelsea youngster, Esteval, he's here in the comment box. He stayed about to watch the games. Keep in mind, there is the surprise performance up next, and then the Creators vs Legends match, and it's all eyes on the final. Our Season 2 Baller League UK final. chance of send him off coming in. I don't think anyone's going to be leaving the pitch just yet. Here comes Kevin Vegan. I think this is his second touch of the game. His first touch was a free kick in the first half.
Remember corners as well. Mit zweimal Mauer ist Haus jetzt rein. Okay, dann
Is he looking for a corner? Here's Kevin Vegan. There's a deflection that's gone through. They're asking for a handball. Keep in mind that both teams still have a ref challenge available if they wish to use it. Over to Keziah Sterling to have a free kick from quite some distance. Look at that for a shot. He's gone for a placement. He's been dropped. He's offside. Offside call is coming. If they're not happy, they can throw in a ref challenge. They've thrown it. But is it too late?
We have a referee challenge for the offside decision against Diddy.
Well, it was an offside decision against Diddy. If he was onside, it'd be a goal. Well, look, one thing that we haven't always had the most of is angles from certain offside decisions. That's our first look at it. It's the free kick that's played as a shot. As he comes off his feet, is he offside?
Challenge unsuccessful. Yellow ball. Wait, Diddy.
Challenge unsuccessful. Offside still stands, the goal won't. As I see with the Twitch chat, all very happy to agree that was offside. Lofted in into Razak Coleman. What a save from half. He was offside. It wouldn't matter anyway. Somebody has to step up for NDL here. They have not been at it at all. Kirby. All the way past, and then Sassy there recovers it well. That's to run into a couple of tackles. Modi. There's someone that can get this NDL side going, it's him. Here's another chance and another finish from Dini. David Marquez Castaño. How about that? Get yourself a brace. You've done your part. And he hobbles off the pitch. He was outstanding in the O2 in the last Final Four. He helped his team go through to become champions of Season 1. Well, he might have just done enough for his team to go through to a grand final. He's in some real discomfort on the sidelines. SDS leads. He is in some real pain on the sidelines, did he? Not exactly sure what's happened to him. That was a nice welcome to the VIPs. Well, this is pretty poor showing from the top goal scorers in the league, NDL. They scored 46 this season. Just 2 more than M7. The last time they scored 1 goal was on Monday when they lost to M7, and the time before that is when they lost to N5. 3-1 also. But look how organised that SDS 3-2 is, the way they've just shaped it up. Just think you have to look and really be honest, M7 weren't at it, and NDL have not been at it at all. It's their biggest night. As the show started, I sat there and went, M7 NDL was going to be your final. That is any further from the truth. Sassy around Shentop, but can't get past Kirby. Coleman. Surely going to have a shot. Razak Coleman, he's shot deflected. Can Tyler Winters turn? There's 2 balls on the pitch for some reason. There's a goal from Sassy. Well, believe it or not, that's Sassy's first goal that he scored. That's not been in a game changer. But they're not out of this just yet. 4-2. Just over 7 minutes left, and there's a game changer. Great save. Alfie Matthews with an absolute pole driver towards Aaron Stevens. Asking for handball, SDS. Sorry, NDL. And they are going to get that decision. Coleman. Emit Blade. That's the shot away. Speak of more VIPs, Romeo Beckham, pitch side with the best view in the house. Belage, he's looking for that right foot. There's a deflection. That's going to go out through. So kick it on that far hand side. Corners could not be even more important than they are now. Clark. Coleman off the post. Saved by the toe of Hafal Drumi. It might have been his big left toe that did enough there to stop that going in. Just off the inside of the post. We'll look back on that maybe tonight thinking that that was a game-changing moment. To manage the game now, SDS. They know more. They know this more than anyone. Kirby, Shentov, corner.
After the corner, that's the second corner for SDS from number 3. Needs a penalty, and this could be crucial. 2 minutes to game changer. Let's see you.
For the YouTube channel, they're saying that went in. There's a ref challenge that NDL have got. If they felt that strongly about it, they could have challenged. Maybe they're saving it for another moment in the game. Not sure what the idea was for that. Well, this is the save again. We've got an even better angle. How about this then for a drone shot? Oh, we can't quite see it with the scoreboard. Through the legs of Restrepo, as you can clearly see, off the outside of the post. Hang on a second, Malvo Hete. Thought was about to get through and find their fifth. He could still now. Tell you what, Min Sassi's been one of the only standouts from NDL. Another great tackle from Malvo Hete to go and win the game. He looked like he was clearly fouled. Here comes in Finley Chadwick as well, getting his first minutes of the match. We are just over 3.5 minutes away from a confirmed final. That's also going to be a 2-minute suspension, by the way. For Amin Sassi. Of course, that will take out just over 30 seconds of normal time, then it will go into the game changer. Unless they score now. Finley Chadwick's over this one. Deflection, corner! Well, it might be only his first touch of the game, but he's played his part already for his team. He's just won them a third corner. Over to you, Keziah Sterling. Can he get past Aaron Stevens? Yes, he can! Keziah Sterling continues to dominate the stats for SDS this season. There has not been a bad player in a green shirt. And to think there was rumours that he might not have been coming back this season. By God, what a good decision it was that he did come back. Well, that goal's gone in. SDS have scored, which means that NDL are back to 6 versus 6. But Emin Sassi will have to still wait for another minute 30. Game changer.
Let's take this thing higher than you ever been. Stand tall like Everest. We go higher. It's time to go higher.
Well, it's not going to be all one-on-one. It is going to be the line. The problem you've got is that, yes, if you score from behind the line, the goal will count as double for the next 3 minutes. Aside of that, all other goals will count as one. There's no one-on-one. If there was a way back into the game, you would have thought NDL, potentially with a one-on-one, could have found a way through with Kevin Vegan coming onto the pitch. However, if they do score from behind the line, the goal will count as double. They get one of those, the game becomes 5-4. They get another, they could win 6-5. It is asking a lot, though, because only one player has been able to do that before.
Let's get this underway. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
In my opinion, this is game over. 3 minutes on the clock. It's a huge ask. You're playing against the best team in the league when it comes to game changers. No one has scored more than them. But then saying that, NDL have scored more goals than anyone in the league. You wouldn't think that. YouTube chat, yes or no, can NDL pull this back? To the SDS fans, are they on their way through? I think they are! Yes, they most definitely are! Well, he only scored his first goal of the season just last week. But Tariq Girardi has just scored again. Tariq Girardi, SDS 6, NDL 2. And knowing what this NDL board is like, who knows what the future is going to be for Nico. Hang on, Restrepo off the post, it could have been 7. Do they know this is a semi-final? Because right now the champions are running rampant. And I think that sums up the performance. As much as Emin Sassi is available to come back on in the next 13 seconds, unfortunately for NDL fans, I think this is the end of the rope. Well, we're edging towards now, aren't we? SDS first, Wembley Rangers. There's a third corner.
Well, it means a third corner, and it means a penalty.
Penalty for NDL, but still, even if they score now, it's just not enough time. Kevin Vegan. Nico's on the pitch for some reason. And for those that are asking, if you score from behind the line during a penalty, it does not count as double. Kevin Vegan has got one back. That's Kevin Vegan's 10th for the season. He has been, no doubt, quite a pricey wild card. He's flown in every single week from Germany to play. 6-3. I mean, look, they score from behind the line and they get a goal. As normal, yeah, it could be 6-6, but that's a big old ask, isn't it? I mean, please prove me wrong. Coleman. Surrounded by SDS shirts. Wins a free kick, but where's that free kick from? They're going to try and ask for it from behind the line, but I think it was just in front of the line. Oh, that's a heartbreak. Look at that. Look at where that is. They're going to place it behind the line, but it's not from behind the line. That could have been Kevin Vegan's perfect opportunity to bend that in. Their only option has to be lay it back to a direct shot, which is probably going to be the case. But Kevin Vegan, you can see it. They're going to win a corner. Danny Bassett has felt that one. See him in the chest. With no one to stay in the way of the Kevin Vegan strike. Tell you what, he was brave there. Just come off his hand. It was his wrist. .40 seconds, Tyler Winter's deflection, another corner. Again, it's not going to matter really unless they have to score from behind the line. They have to score from behind the line. And maybe hope that they can get a penalty. Unfortunately, NDL fans, the Baller League road ends here. It was still a top four, but it will be SDS's night. They are on their way to a grand final to take on Wembley Rangers.
10, 9, 8,
the two sides
7,
that finished third
6,
and fourth
5, 4, 3.
have done enough. Where's the full-time whistle? It's pretty much there. They know it's done. There is 3 seconds left on the clock. But SDS have already celebrated. The SDS fans are waving goodbye to the yellow wall, who have been superb throughout this season. Well, there we have it. SDS are grand finalists.
Job's not done. Champions versus imposters.
Job's not done, says Sharky.